तो गलती नहीं तो उनको क्यों हटा दिया जाता है? मुझे भी विश्वास है जो सादा में रखते हैं उनको रखते हैं, सादा वाले तो जो सीआईडी वाले होंगे हम रखते हैं। मोबाइल आपके पास है क्या? मोबाइल है आपके पास? मोबाइल है, हाँ, स्विच ऑफ कर नो प्रॉब्लम।
since everyone so please make sure that His Excellency, Prime Minister Mr. Modi, right? You remain seated. The community, please remain seated. And the Excellencies and delegates, please feel free to express your respect. And whichever way you want to do that, if you want to remain seated, you will do that. If you want to stand up and pay respect, please feel free to do that. Okay? Please, I request to the community again to remain seated. Okay? Everyone should stand up and remain seated. I think that's very important. Then, once the prayer is over, His Excellency will offer the dana to three of these facilities. Once that program is over, His Excellency, the Prime Minister, will move towards that camera in India and that way outside. We're going to move that. Okay? So this is the plan up to this point. So while His Excellency moves out, please remain seated. Maintain the peace and tranquility. And once he is moved out, then you can stand up. And after standing up, proceed that way, and then that way again. And then go to the conference hall or the lecture hall, whatever we say. And then see inside there, every chair is labeled. It's the name of the delegate. Please find your own chair and sit on that. Please make sure that you are not sitting on a chair labeled with any other person's name. If that happens, then it will be a confusion and confrontation to other people. So we are here to avoid the problem. Okay, respected delegates, leaders, and brothers and sisters, now here, His Excellency Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, is here in this premises. We express our hearty welcome to most excellent Mr. Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister here, to be present in this holy place, this sacred heart, all the priests, all of the wood, and we are extremely grateful to have the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of India in this holy place today. Now, in the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister, we would like to request the Holy Sangha to carry on kind of prayer, chanting, and at this stage, I would like to request Venerable Growth, Chairman of the Lumbini Government Trust, to lead us in the prayer for peace and harmony in the world as per the Pali chanting tradition.
Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vidya charana sampanno sugato lokavido anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sattha deva manusana buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo sannidhiko akaliko yehi vassiko vanayiko vachatang veditappo vinyuhiti supadimanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujupadimanno bhagavato savaka sangho nyayapadimanno bhagavato savaka sangho samije padimanno bhagavato savaka sangho yadidan tattari purisa yogani atha purisa puggala esa bhagavato savaka sangho Mahuneya
Thank you very much. Here within Sangha community, led by Venerable Bodhgaya for the wonderful Pali chanting. Now I would like to request Venerable Timbul Lama Dambajar to lead us in the prayer for peace and harmony in the world as per the Mahayana tradition. Please carry on. Thank you.
Namo Bodhgaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Bodhgaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurave, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. Sanjaya Chodan Chodan Chodan, Javato Dare Sote, Dhage Chinsil Jawan Dutake, Bhagavan, Ranjan Dovrisha, Sanjaya Chodan Chodan Chodan, Javato Dare Sote, Dhage Chinsil Jawan Dutake, Bhagavan, Ranjan Dovrisha, Sanjaya Chodan Chodan, Javato Dare Sote, Dhage Chinsil Jawan Dutake, Bhagavan, Sanjaya Man, Kanjatan, Devi, Jotan, Number, Sanjatan, Omotan, Omote, Jotan, Vardoju, Sanjatan, Yavatan, Devi, Sivan, Sanjatan, Yavatan, Devi, Jotan, Number, Sanjatan, Jotan, Sanjatan,
Thank you very much, Mahayana in Tibetan and other Sangha community for the wonderful chanting in Tibetan language, or the Bodhi language. Now I would like to request Most Venerable Mingkong Su to lead us in prayer for harmony and peace in the world according to the Chinese tradition.
आवाज मिला पूछ लेना चाहिए और हम उनके सामने कैसे
朝梦想，究竟涅槃三世诸佛，依般若波罗蜜多故，得阿耨多罗三藐三菩提。无知般若波罗蜜多，是大神咒，是大明咒，是无上咒，是无等等咒，能除一切苦，真实不虚。故说般若波罗蜜多咒，即说咒曰：揭谛揭谛，波罗揭谛，波罗僧揭谛，菩提萨婆
Thank you very much, Chinese to the community, led by Venerable Ning Kuang Shi, chanting in Chinese tradition. Now, invite His Excellency Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to offer dana to the Bhikkhus Vrinda.
बैठ जाइए आप लोग।
बैठना है क्यों नहीं? आप बैठ के जाइए। टीवी कैमरे दी।
I would like to request Honorable Prime Minister to proceed to the exhibition venue. Mementos. Now we have the mementos, and these are from the members of the BTMC. Members of the BTMC, the mementos. Bodhgaya Temple Management Committee. Offering this memento to kind of mark the wonderful visit of Honorable Prime Minister to this holy site of Buddha. So these are the BTMC members. Now, please, I request Venerables to get off the stage. Thank you very much for all the brothers and sisters, and This is a kind of a memento from the BTMC, the Bodhgaya Temple Management Committee, to mark the great opportunity today of our Honorable Prime Minister visit to this holy land. Now, Prime Minister is going to proceed to the exhibition center. So please remain seated and I would like to request Venerable Sangha to please release and okay. Now, Honorable Prime Minister is going to proceed to the exhibition center. So please, as I requested you to proceed the other way around to the exhibition center, the conference hall. Okay.
चलिए ठीक हो गया.
Please proceed to the conference hall now. Please proceed to the conference hall. We will be over there.
Delegates are requested to proceed from this next. लेट हो जाएंगे. You will get late for that. तो चलते हैं. I saw you in the corner. You didn't have to talk. And I was frustrating. Welcome to. I was talking to you there. I'm looking, they appear sometimes. I gave it to Shakti. I gave it to Shakti. Donation वाला spot मिल गया. Donation box में donation डाल. हाँ. बिल्कुल जाम अंदर.
delegates and guests, sanghas, and invited members of Mahasangha from the holy city of Bodhgaya. We also welcome His Excellency Shri Ram Naik Kovind, the Governor of Bihar, Honorable Minister Shri Kiren Rijijuji, Honorable Minister Lombo Namgye Dorji from Bhutan, Honorable Minister Bayar Stok from Mongolia, Honorable Secretary of State, Mr. Chuch, Cambodia, ambassadors from Nepal and Japan at this August gathering here today. Yeah, now, okay. So, brothers and sisters, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is already in the site in this kind of facility. So Honorable Prime Minister will be here any moment. So please remain seated. We have a few programs that will proceed, that will be kind of taken over, that will take over after this kind of viewing of the exhibition that is going on now. So please relax and remain seated. As soon as Honorable Prime Minister arrives here in this hall, I will inform you. Now, His Excellency, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji is among us. We welcome him to be here for his great presence in this holy place. Now I would like to invite members of Mahasangha from the holy city of Bodhgaya and delegates on all of this. We also welcome His Excellency Shri Namnath Kovind and all the Governor of Bihar and all these things. And thank you very much for your presence. Now we have the next program. That is the presentation of the Devini Mori from this Shri Anil Patel, Additional Secretary Government of Gujarat, and architect Shri Ojas Hirani to make presentation of Devini Mori Grand Relic Stupa and Vihara project and Buddhist Heritage Circuit of Gujarat. Can you please carry on the program?
Namaskar, Honorable Prime Minister, all Excellencies, and all my delegate friends over here. On behalf of Government of Gujarat, I like to portray some of the activities which we are doing over here for last 5 years, and we invite your suggestions for that. Actually, it all has started when we have got the vision from our Honorable Prime Minister when he was Chief Minister over there to make this Devini Mori a place of global spiritual Buddhism destination. And that's the reason we have started flow of activities after that. Next. Devini Mori is the place in North Gujarat. It is a place called Shamlaji. Devini Mori is a village nearby. And it is in the basin of Aravalli ranges, amidst forests, and the Meswa reservoir is also there. From there in 1959, the renowned archaeologist Mr. S.N. Chaudhary has found the relics of Lord Buddha, which is preserved at the moment at MS University, Vadodara. And along with that, we have found several other objects also, which will be portraying or displaying or showcasing them in our project. Next. This is the site, and the government has taken the initiative. They have allocated 100 acres of land to begin with, and we have already identified some 200, 300 acres land around it to make it a real global kind of an significant Buddhist destination. Just to get the idea of space planning and all, we have started making proposals, though it is not final, and we are shortly calling the architects and conservationists and restorers from all around the world to Gujarat for an international workshop to get the collaborative vision for the architecture of the project. But we have started in thinking in some direction because there is a lake over there. So actually it's not a design presentation, so I won't thresh upon design, but we have started taking care that the environment should be well protected by our design. So all the depressions, they have been converted to lakes and like that. Next. So this stupa, we have thought of, will keep the relics, will showcase the relics of Lord Buddha. It's 108 meters structure, 76 meters up the ground and beneath the ground under the lake. So there are some images and they are all conceptual images. It can be changed. Next. Viharas, stupas, scriptures, libraries, knowledge center, kind of Buddhist university, everything will be included. State-of-the-art museum also will be part of the project. And there is another conceptual plan which we have made. It's the statue of Lord Buddha, which will showcase the museum in itself, and the relics will be displayed at the top of the statue. Next. So this could be the kind of section of that statue. Again, the statue is also 108 meters. And it will be showcasing the, all the stages of the life of Buddha at every floor. And as the Buddha's life was progressive, we have made a ram throughout the central core. And on top, the relics will be displayed. Next. Some more images of the same concept. Next. Some of the plans. And not only that, we are going to develop only Devani Mori. There are several other places of Buddhist archaeological sites over there in Gujarat. And we'll be making the entire circuit for Buddhist destination throughout the Gujarat. As you can see, it is covering the entire Gujarat almost. Next. We have done quite a lot of journey. We have started unfolding the vision which was given to us, and the government is very actively involved in this process. We have associated International Buddhist Confederation also with us for this particular project, and we have done an MOU during this Vibrant Summit with them. The initial fund is also allocated by the government of Gujarat, and we have already presented these concepts to His Holiness Sri Dalai Lama Ji and the Mahanayakas of Sri Lanka. And we have formed a committee of some members from government of Gujarat, some members from International Buddhist Confederation, and the architect. Next. And within this year, we want to do some more things. We are inviting architects, planners, and restorers from all around the world for an international workshop to develop the collaborative vision for the project in Gujarat. And we also want to invite Buddhist scholars and opinion makers to Gujarat to have detailed objectives for this particular project. We are forming several subcommittees for to take care of different aspects of the projects. And we are making some documentaries and movies, and we are completing all types of surveys which are required to do before the design and the execution starts within this year. Next. And for several years to come, by 2020 to 21, we like to complete the entire Buddhist circuit project, including the project of Devani Mori. We have a small movie with us, which I think you can see. It will give the idea of the other destination which we are having at Gujarat. Thank you.
Gujarat, also known locally as Jewel of the Western part of India, lures travelers with its rich treasure of cultural attributes, remnants of the past, diverse languages and colorful ambience. This western state of India also maintains footprints of Buddhism. Junagadh district has been a prominent Buddhist center right from the times of Ashoka's reign. Most of these caves are carved from monolithic rocks and are famous for their exotic art forms and symbolic inscriptions. Kambhalida caves are situated in Gondal near Rajkot. The site boasts of identifiable carvings of Bodhisattva and is one of the most important centers of worship for followers of Buddhism. Remains of a Buddhist monastery were discovered at Varnagar. It is said that Huan Sang, a Chinese Buddhist scholar and pilgrim, had visited the site in 640 AD. He had chronicled that over 1,000 monks and 10 monasteries were flourishing in the region. Talaja caves are visited by domestic and international travelers alike. Ebhala Mandapa is the most impressive structure at this site, and it's a big hall dominated by 4 octagonal pillars. The Sana caves offer remnants of a Buddhist establishment and are located near Rajula in the Amreli district. A monolithic stone pillar and 7 caves dot the Buddhist presence in Kadiya Dungar, which is located in the Bharuch district. Amongst all the Buddhist caves located at Uparkot, the most popular is the one known as Bodh Gufa. This group of caves is constructed in 3 tiers. 2 stories have regular floors, while the lower tier is marked by the presence of an open court. Dating over 1600 years back, Devni Mori is known to be an important monastic center for followers of Buddhism. Located in the frills of river Meshwo near Shamlaji, Devni Mori is one of the 5 places in the world where body relics of Lord Buddha have been found. It has been the vision of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, to recreate the divine abode of Lord Buddha in Devni Mori as one of the most important global Buddhist spiritual destinations. A memorandum of understanding with the International Buddhist Confederation, allotment of land and initial fund is being facilitated by the government of Gujarat under the leadership of Chief Minister Srimati Anandiben Patel. Gujarat has been mentioned in several Buddhist books and literature. During his visit to India in 640 AD, the renowned Chinese traveler Huan Sang had noticed the presence of over 200 monasteries which provided shelter to more than 13,000 monks. As the state actively pursues the development of a tourist circuit of historical Buddhist heritage, come to Gujarat and walk the path of Buddha, unveil ancient wisdom, and step back in time to enlighten yourself.
It is hereby declared that Bodhgaya, where Siddhartha became Buddha, is the seat of enlightenment for the world of Buddhism and Buddhist civilization that have inspired all religions of the world. In this age of increasing conflicts, where in the last 15 years religious conflicts have trebled and killings in the name of religion have gone up to 2/3, the spiritual gift of Buddha is the only hope for the world to overcome the intra-religious and interreligious strife and massacre. The Hindu-Buddhist civilizations have a special responsibility to work for conflict avoidance and environmental consciousness by expounding the philosophical principles common to Hinduism and Buddhism to save the world from fratricidal conflicts. The Hindu-Buddhist civilizations that celebrate diversity and are non-conflicting with other religions will have to work together for a paradigm shift from the present conflict resolution model powered by geopolitics to conflict avoidance model inspired by civilization. This will call for in-depth spiritual orientation to present an alternative worldview as a new paradigm for understanding, appreciating, and celebrating diversity based on the ancient idea of Dhamma as in Pali and Dharma as in Sanskrit. There is no place more appropriate and elevating than Bodhgaya for inspiring and institutionalizing such noble work. Bodhgaya has the credentials to emerge and must emerge as the global symbol and vehicle for enlightenment, peace, and hope for civilizational, spiritual, and cultural harmony. A Buddhist spiritual and civilizational institution that will bring together and make the entire Buddhist world participate in this momentous task will be built in Bodhgaya in the coming 3 years. Hindu civilizational and spiritual institutions will be invited to work with this new Buddhist institution to share the responsibility for global peace and harmony. Buddhist spiritual leaders will approach governments of all Buddhist nations to support this monumental and noble task of developing Bodhgaya as an international center for Buddhism for the enlightenment of all humankind. We call for support from the Government of India for the development of infrastructure and other public utilities in the area. A team of experts will be constituted to begin the noble work, and the responsibility for this purpose shall be given to a committee. Thank you very much. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is kind of revibrating that kind of action that the great Ashoka has started. So we need to understand that, and with our understanding, we need to support it and do whatever is possible in our own capacity. So with these feelings, I would like to stop here, and at the same time, now I would like to request the Most Honorable Prime Minister of Republic of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to bless us with your wise advice and guidance, what we can do to serve the humanity in to protect this world. Please give us enlightened kind of guidance. Thank you very much.
Shri Ramnath Kovind, Governor of Bihar, Venerable Khamba Lamba Demrel from Mongolia, Venerable Ming Guangxi from Taiwan, Venerable Thi Thien Tam from Vietnam, Venerable Telo Tukku Rinpoche from Russia, Venerable Banagala Upatissa from Sri Lanka, Venerable Lama Lobjang, my minister colleague, Shri Kiran Rijju, Minister Liangpo Nangbe Dorji of Bhutan, Minister Bayor Satak of Mongolia, Venerable members of the Mahasangha, visiting ministers and diplomats from foreign countries. I am very happy to be in the midst of all of you. I feel very blessed to be here at Bodhgaya. After Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, I have the opportunity to visit this sacred place. I am meeting you all on a very special day. Today, we in India are observing Teachers' Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of our second president, a great scholar and a teacher, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. In this symposium, we have been talking about one of the most impactful teachers in world history, Gautam Buddha. His teaching have inspired millions of people over centuries. Today, we are also celebrating Janmashtami, the day Lord Krishna was born. The world has so much to learn from Lord Krishna. When we talk about Lord Krishna, we say, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Shri Krishna, the teacher of all teachers and the Guru of all Gurus. Both Gautam Buddha and Lord Krishna have taught the world so much. The themes of this conference, in a way, are inspired by the values and ideals given by these two greats. Sri Krishna gave his message before the start of the Great War in the Mahabharata. And Lord Buddha repeatedly emphasized on rising above warfare. The message by both of them was about establishing dharma. Both of them gave great prominence to principles and processes. Gautam Buddha gave the Eightfold Path and the Panchashil, while Sri Krishna gave valuable lessons of life in the form of Karma Yoga. These two divine souls had the strength to bring people together, rising above differences. Their teachings are most practical, eternal, and are more relevant in this day and age than ever before. The place where we are meeting makes it even more special. We are meeting in Bodhgaya, a land that has distinctive place in the history of humankind. This is the land of enlightenment. Years ago, what Bodhgaya got was Siddhartha. But what Bodhgaya gave to the world was Lord Buddha, the epitome of knowledge, peace, and compassion. This is therefore the ideal venue for a dialogue and a meeting here on the auspicious day of Janmashtami and the special day of Teachers' Day make this unique. It was my great privilege to have participated in the inaugural function of the first International Hindu-Buddhist Initiative on Conflict Avoidance and Environmental Consciousness, hosted by the Vivekananda International Foundation and Tokyo Foundation with the support of the International Buddhist Confederation at Delhi day before yesterday. The conference was conceptualized on shifting the paradigm from conflict resolution to conflict avoidance, and from environmental regulation to environmental consciousness. I had shared my sum of thoughts on the two critical themes which are threatening humanity as no other challenge before. I recall how in the context of both issues and for changing the global paradigm of thinking, the world is looking to the Buddha today as conflict resolution mechanism and environmental regulations, both of them dependent on the instrumentality of nation states, are increasingly failing to measure up to challenges. Spiritual and religious leaders and also intellectuals, largely from Buddhist societies, participated in the two-day conference and deliberated on the two issues. At the end of the two-day conference, and after a churning in which coincides with the rise of Asian as an economic and civilizational phenomena, the themes of the conference, informed and shaped by the Hindu-Buddhist civilizational and cultural perspective, promise to deepen the notion of conflict avoidance philosophy and environmental consciousness in Asia and beyond. The two-day conference seems to have arrived at a broad consensus on both issues. On the issue of conflict, most of which are being driven by religious intolerance, the participants in the conference seem to have agreed that while there is no problem about the freedom to practice one's religion, it is when the radical elements try to force their own ideologies on others that the potential for conflict arises. On these issues of environment, the conference seems to have agreed that the philosophic understanding underpinning of the dharma, which traces the protection of natural heritage, is critical for sustainable development. I may add that the United Nations too has arrived at the view that sustainable development is achievable only through aligning development to the local culture of the people. This, in my view, is a positive turn in the development modeling of the world of diversity. I may add that the turn in thinking at the global level has created the ecosystem for the Hindu-Buddhist societies to carry forward their consensual ideas to the global flora. I personally consider the Hindu-Buddhist Conference on Conflict Avoidance and Environmental Consciousness as an important development in a world that seems to be short of durable ideas on both issues. Hindu philosophy was one of the greatest beneficiaries of the advent and the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Many scholars have analyzed the impact of Buddha on Hinduism. In fact, Adi Shankar was even critiqued for the way he was influenced by the Buddha, And Shankara was called as a Prachanda Buddha, meaning Shankar was Buddha in disguised form. That was the extent of influence of the Buddha on Adi Shankara, regarded by many as the tallest Hindu philosopher. At the mass level, Buddha was so venerated that Jayadeva in his Gita Govinda even praised him as Mahavishnu or God himself who descended to preach ahimsa. So Hinduism, after the Buddha's advent, became Buddhist Hinduism or Hindu Buddhism. They are today an inseparable amalgam. This is how Swami Vivekananda raised Buddha. I quote, "At the time Buddha was born, India was in need of a great spiritual leader, a prophet. Buddha never bowed down to anything, neither Veda, nor caste, nor priest, nor customs. He fearlessly reasoned so far as reason could take him. Such a fearless search for truth and such love for every living thing the world has never seen. Buddha was more brave and sincere than any teacher. Buddha was the first human being to give to this world a complete system of morality. He was good for good's sake. He loved for love's sake. Buddha was the great preacher of equality. Every man and woman had the same right to attain spirituality. That was his teaching. I would personally call India Buddhist India, as it has imbibed all the values and virtues of the teachings of Buddha by the religious scholars, incorporating them in their literature. When this highest tribute is paid by one of the great Hindu philosophers, would it be wrong to call today's Hinduism in quality and substance as a Buddhist Hinduism? Buddha is the crown jewel of the Indian nation, which accepts all ways of worship of all religions. This quality of Hinduism in India was a product of many great spiritual masters. Chief amongst them was Buddha, and this is what sustains the secular character of India. The enlightenment which Buddha attained in Bodhgaya also leads the light of enlightenment in Hinduism. As the first servant of this ancient nation, I revere Buddha as a reformer of not only Hinduism but also the world, who has given all of us a new worldview and vision which is critical for the survival of all of us and the entire world. I recognize how Buddhists all over the world revere Bodhgaya as a place of pilgrimage. We in India would like to develop Bodhgaya so that it can become the spiritual capital and civilizational bond between India and the Buddhist world. The government of India would like to provide all possible support that its Buddhist cousin nations need for the satisfaction of their spiritual needs from this holiest of holy places for them. I am happy to read the declaration of Buddhist religions and spiritual leaders. This declaration is the result of hard work and extensive dialogue, which is why it is a pioneering document that will show us the way ahead. I also echo Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan, who the other day highlighted the importance of tolerance, appreciation of diversity, and spirit of compassion and fraternity. His message to this August gathering and his continuous support for furthering this initiative is a matter of great strength for us. Once again, my congratulations and best wishes to you all. This conference has raised a hope and urge to go beyond clash and create a dialogue framework for civilizational harmony and world peace. I wish you well in your constant and determined efforts to ensure that our wisdom reaches the future generations, and that too in a manner in which they can practically relate to. This is essential not for us, for them, but for the progress of the entire human race and the beautiful surroundings which we have got from Mother Nature. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Most Honorable His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister of the Republic of India, for this wonderful and wise address to this great gathering of leaders, philosophers, thinkers, and spiritual masters. Now I would like to request Most Venerable Lama Lobsang Ji, the General Secretary of International Buddhist Confederation, to offer word of thanks for His Excellency's wonderful and invigorating speech on this occasion. Thank you.
This is a very important day. So our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, visited in this holiest place of Buddhist world. This is indeed a historic occasion. We have among us our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Modi ji is Bodhgaya, the Moksha Buddha, for millions of Buddhist and Hindu brothers and sisters from all over the world. This is the blessed land where Buddha attended the enlightenment. And this is the land from where we hope to once again send our message of peace, brotherhood, and love and oneness to whole world. Brothers and sisters, I don't want to take much of your time. Already you are in this hot weather for quite a long time, even Prime Minister. I don't want to talk. Once again, I would like to express hearty grateful thanks to Honorable Prime Minister and all other delegates of many countries who have attended our conference and who have come here to pay respect to the Buddha and Bodhgaya. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Most Venerable Lama Lobsang Ji, the General Secretary of International Buddhist Confederation, for your wonderful words of thanks to Honorable Shri Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And now after this, the program is Honorable Prime Minister have to proceed to his next program. And we would like to thank, can you please join us to thank, give a big hand to thank Honorable Prime Minister for his great kindness to be here. Thank you very much. And please note that we still have some programs going on here at this same venue. So please don't move out. After Honorable Prime Minister's kind of proceeding to next program, we have the presentation of Navanalanda Mahavihara, deemed University, University of Culture, Government of India. Navanalanda Mahavihara works day and night to conserve, preserve, and explore the Buddhist heritage, tangible and intangible. I invite, after this program, I invite Dr. Ravindra Pant to make his presentation on this august occasion. Please wait a little bit as long as Honorable Prime Minister is here in this.
Let the Prime Minister leave first. So
Yeah.
don't stay too much.
Sure.
Let him leave and then. Okay.
Okay, dear brothers and sisters. Dear brothers and sisters, please remain seated. All the kind of delegates, excellencies, delegates, and all the brothers and sisters, please remain seated and watch the wonderful presentation that is going to be presented by Dr. Ravindra Pant.
Can you announce the name of Deepak Anand? He should come. He has a pen drive.
Okay. Now I would like to announce the name of Mr. Deepak Anand. Please, Mr. Deepak Anand, can you come close to the stage? Hello, Mr. Deepak Anand. You are needed here to carry on the presentation. So all the brothers and sisters, please go back to your seat and relax.
Presentation cancel.